Once upon a time, in a quiet little village by the river, there lived a gentle grey cat named Milo. Milo was not like other cats. He didn't enjoy chasing or scaring small animals. Instead, he loved sitting in the sun, listening to the wind, and dreaming about having a true friend. In the very same village, inside a tiny hole in the wall of an old bakery, lived a clever little mouse named Tilly. Tilly was always busy collecting crumbs of bread and pieces of cheese from the bakery. She was careful never to be seen, because everyone knew cats and mice could never be friends. At least, that's what they thought. One warm afternoon, while Tilly was carrying a big piece of breadcrumb back to her hole, she slipped and dropped it right in front of Milo, who was napping near the bakery door. Tilly froze. She thought Milo would pounce on her, but instead, Milo just opened one eye, yawned, and said softly, "Oh dear, that looks heavy. Do you need some help?" Tilly blinked in surprise. You're not going to chase me?" Milo shook his head. "Why would I do that? You look like you've worked very hard for that bread. I wouldn't want to ruin your day." Tilly tilted her head. She had never met such a kind cat. Slowly, she picked up the crumb again and said, "Well, thank you." That was the beginning of something wonderful. From that day on, Milo and Tilly started meeting secretly by the bakery. Milo would guard the door so Tilly could safely gather crumbs. In return, Tilly would share little pieces of cheese and bread with Milo. They talked for hours about the sky, the stars, and the world outside the village. One night, while they were sitting under the glowing moon, Tilly said, "Do you think anyone would believe us if we told them we were friends?" Milo smiled gently. "Probably not, but that's okay. True friendship doesn't need to be proven. It just needs to be felt." Seasons passed, and their bond grew stronger. When the cold winter came, Tilly invited Milo into her cozy little mouse hole. It was small, but warm, and she had stored enough food to share. Milo, in return, kept watch outside to make sure no other animals bothered her. They laughed together in the spring, collected berries in the summer, watched the falling leaves in the autumn, and snuggled close during the winter. Every day, they discovered that being different didn't matter at all. One evening, as the stars twinkled above, Milo whispered, "You know, Tilly, everyone always says cats and mice are supposed to be enemies. But I think we've proven them wrong." Tilly nodded happily. "Yes, Milo, because real friendship is stronger than rules or fears." And so, the cat and the mouse, who were never supposed to get along, became the best of friends. Their story spread quietly through the village, reminding everyone, big or small, cat or mouse, young or old, that kindness can create the most unexpected friendships. And children, as you close your eyes tonight, remember Milo and Tilly. True friends can come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes the most magical friendships are the ones nobody ever expected. The end.